So what has Sailor Moon taught us? If you want to protect the solar system, you can't have a penis. Ah, poor Morty. He thought he was going to once again become a hero, and not expect a price. Okay, let's just go over this episode quickly. Episode starts out with Rick and Morty going to a stand that apparently is a pop-up and is also an illegal hot dog trafficking operation. In fact, the people waiting in line are paid to do so. And then came the Knights of the Sun, who just happened to be there. They happened to drop a sandwich, Morty gives it back, and all of a sudden, they gave him the option, here's my sword. Do you take it, Morty? Now tell me, what would you do if someone offered a sword like that? You would probably want to ask questions maybe about it. Most people just say, yeah, I'll take it. Think about it, you get to be the hero of the solar system. Unfortunately, it's going to cost you your penis. Yeah, you're going to have to cut your penis off and throw it into the sun. So, Morty immediately panics. He ends up challenging the king because he figures that's the only way to get out of the situation. Of course, under Rick's advice. And he defeats the king with one of Rick's AI swords that watched Blade. And loved it. And then, of course, after losing, the king committed seppuku. My favorite part about the episode is gotta be the scepter. It does absolutely nothing. It literally is just a prop. It's not even a MacGuffin. It doesn't do anything. I just love the fact that everyone believes that the whole solar system revolves around it. I also love the fact that all the planets have their own versions of the Knights, and they all fight over the scepter. They all got to the point they were all bloodthirsty and getting ready to kill each other for it. I also love the fact that the representative from Earth is Santa Claus. Santa Claus? I'm the Earl of Earth! Oh, and the poor Knights. They found out the scientific explanation of why the planets revolve around the sun. The fact that the sun is colossally bigger than all the planets combined. As you know, it's all about gravitation. The more mass you have, the more likely something's going to revolve around it. I do love, though, the fact that Jupiter immediately was saying, compared to us, you're all moons! Saturn has all the rings. But watch out, Saturn. There's only one ring that rules them all. I also love the fact that after they become disillusioned, they immediately become heroin addicts. And because they live in the sun, they have such an immunity that they can never OD. That means they could literally take the entire Earth's heroin, fentanyl supply and just, get high. And the only way to fix it is for Morty to cut off his dick. I love the fact that's the resolution here. Yeah, Morty has to cut off his dick. The only way the universe will go back to the way it was. I also love the fact that Venus, I think, was the last world to actually hold the scepter. Then Rick portals his way in and steals it. And then, of course, they immediately meet back up on the sun. I have to say this. I love the fact that planets went from medieval swordsmanship and mythological weapons to suddenly going full nuclear. Like, basically skipping all the steps. With neutron bombs. Hypersonic nuclear weapons. I even love the fact that when Morty is suspected of having a fake penis, they actually have TSA security metal detectors to find it. If you've been to an airport, you've seen these detectors before. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I have TSA pre. And the best part about it, they end up having a huge callback from the vat of acid episode. Where, yeah, they fall into a fake vat of sun and then have their fake bones come up to the surface that somehow are very close to what sunproof bones would be like. And then, of course, when they're finally spotted, Morty goes up to him and is like, your reward is you have to cut off your dick. Oh, cheerio then. Good old-fashioned Rick and Morty. We've long waited for you to return. No golden showers. No self-sex. Perfect time, too. This was the penultimate episode of Rick and Morty for the season. Next week is the finale. So we'll have to see what's up with it. I do love, though, the fact they brought up that maybe Rick is a robot here, or a clone. Because he wasn't acting the way he should. Where Rick is rubbing Morty's nose into every little problem he just caused. So we'll see in the next episode if that's true. Such a great episode. And at this point, I'm just going to have to check out. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.